Hello, everyone. It's Ben here. It's the start of a new semester. I thought I had failed at least two of my classes from last semester. I had a statics and dynamics course and a math course. I thought I had failed both of them. If I did, I wouldn't have been able to take either two or three of the classes that I am now taking this semester because I didn't fail those two courses. And so instead of only being able to take two courses this semester, I now have to take five. And one of those courses, one of our professors who did take that course in this program in her time told us that it was the course she spent the majority of her time on, and I'm already behind in the class she taught me, so I feel extra behind. And so, one strategy I've already implemented was locking down um, the ability to access content that you wouldn't want people to see you on at work, and YouTube. I blocked my on my laptop. I can't access YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat. Um, There's one more, Twitter or X. I can't access any of those sites on my laptop, and I have an app blocker on my phone for those same things. So I can only use YouTube after like 11 p.m. And I'm hoping these strategies and a couple other things like not being at home as often will help me to put in the time that I need to put in that I need to in order to do well in these courses, because this semester is going to be harder than last semester just because of the courses. I have more courses. I have one more course, and yeah, that's kind of this semester. Social media also really negatively affects my mental health. I was noticing. I even like did a whole journal thing on my iPad here, which I got recently, because it's great for note taking and it means I can travel light. But I was writing about social media and its negative impacts on my mental health because I end up just comparing myself a lot when I'm using it. Like, I end up just looking at everyone's curated feeds on Instagram and all the cool things they're doing. And I'm like, I end up not even trying to do cool things because I'm thinking it's not going to be as cool as the things I've seen online. And so I only ever feel like creating content when I'm not consuming so much of others. And so my ability to come on here now and make this video is, I think, a result of it's been about 3-4 days now. I'm not having access to YouTube and blocking my ability to access Instagram and stuff for a couple days now. Because whenever I do watch content from social media, I end up I end up feeling inadequate, not good enough, and I also feel a sense of FOMO. I've talked about this in other videos, but yeah, I'm just reiterating that in order for me to do well this semester, I need to stop thinking about other people and other things and focus on what's important to me and why I'm doing the things I'm doing. Like, why am I in this program? I want to get a degree because a degree opens many doors. I also am pursuing this degree in engineering because I want to prove to myself I can and am capable of doing difficult things, not just things I'm interested in. I am somewhat interested in engineering, which is why I went into it in the first place back in college days. Uh, but it's not like a passion. It's not like the thing that I wake up in the morning saying, yeah, I want to do this. And a lot of people, I don't think most people are in professions that they dreamt of doing. Like, we see we see posts and videos of people talking about how great their job is, but and we also see videos of people talking about how much they hate their job. But I think the average person isn't going out there making a video about whether they love or hate their job. They just chose to go into a field that didn't seem like it sucks. And so they're doing it because they know it can make them money to enjoy somewhat of a life that they do want. Like some people, I think doctors are an exception. A lot of people are doctors for the money, but also there are most doctors, I would say, want to be doctors. You can't. It's hard to go through that education without wanting to be there. And you can say that about other professions too, but doctors, I would say, most of them, they want to be there. Um, yeah, for whatever reason, whether they like it or they have some passion, something's driving them to do it. Like the possibility of it lifting their family out of economic poverty of some kind. I don't know the word, but like lifting their family out of like lower middle class or poverty or what have you. So there could be that driving factor. For me, I want to prove to myself what I'm capable of, and I'm struggling with a whole bunch of stuff, even though I'm making these efforts. And so I'm gonna keep trying. I have a bit of a sore throat, but I'm gonna keep trying to see and do what I can to succeed in all the things I'm working on: school, Chinese, and so on. So that's my video for this week. And let's see how I do with limiting my social media use and my access to distracting contents. See you guys in the next video.